Congratulations, you have officially found this smile checkpoint. So take a second and let's see those pearly whites or pearly yellows. Or maybe you smoke darts, in which case, let's see those pearly browns. Or maybe you belong to the last category of people who likes to smoke crystal out of pipes, in which case, let's see those pearly gums. Because even though you might not have teeth, a smile is universal. So the reason we are smiling and so happy today is because Jack Doherty, or as I like to call him, Jack Cowardy, has been banned. He got banned because he was streaming on Kick, and one of the girls in his video flashed the camera, and Kick banned his account for an indefinite time when they announced it. Now, we know how long that time has been now. It was 24 hours because as of today, he's actually back on Kick, but I'm marking it right now. This is the beginning of the end for that idiot. I think Jack Cowardy represents everything wrong with society today and clout chasers. He is a shining example, or in this case, a completely dimming example of how people should not be. And if you don't know who this guy is, I'm gonna show you one clip and you're gonna know everything you need to know about this waste of life.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? Yeah. Yeah.
That's him at his best right there. He's the kind of guy who hires bodyguards and then walks up to random people in malls and in public places and messes with them. Then he does his iconic chicken dance in front of them. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If it was me, I would run through his bodyguard and then smack him in the face because he deserves it. I said in a previous video, I would love to connect my fist with his orbital bone. In that previous video that I made about him, there were over 2,200 comments. And I responded to every single one. And out of all those comments, there was about 5 or 6 that were actually on Jack Cowardy's side and saying he's a great content creator, Ollie is completely wrong. He is actually the man that the internet needs. When you look at this idiot's Twitter account, he thinks he's carrying the internet on his back right now, and it's pure delusion. He is the butt of every joke, and everyone has lost all respect for him. Even the people who were on his side for so long have completely stopped supporting him because he went off the deep clout chaser end. He is an idiot and he needs to be slapped. I mean, front hand, backhand, repeatedly, until there are permanent markings on his face. His kick ban was only 24 hours long. As of today, he has been reinstated. Unfortunately, I know that sucks. It's a little bit of a frown checkpoint now because he's not gone permanently yet. He 100% will be because I've seen this movie before. Do you know what kind of stupid idiot you need to be to get banned from Kick? Kick prides itself on being this platform where they allow all kinds of free speech. They say, oh, YouTube won't allow you to do that. Kick, we will. You can do whatever you want. That's a whole different problem. I think that could be Kick's Achilles heel because so many creators have been causing a lot of trouble, getting arrested during their Kick streams because of all the crazy lengths they've been going to. That might be Kick's downfall, but this is the beginning of Jack Cowardy's downfall because he's now having to go to Kick and do his streams there because he's not finding success on YouTube any longer. Jackie Boy here has 13 million subscribers, which is an insane amount of people. That's crazy. But if you look at his videos and his video views, you will notice that his view count has been dropping steadily with every video he's been posting. He's no longer getting the millions of views that he used to get because he is on a clout chasing trend, and I'm really happy to see this. People are waking up and realizing that this kind of sensational content is not going to work out anymore. When you chase this sensational stuff, you start to do weird content that gets attention, and of course it does. We live in a weird clout chaser influencer world where the crazier you are, the more outlandish you are, the more views you're going to get. We've seen it with people like Neon. We've seen it with that one blonde streamer, Natalie, who pretends like she's from the hood even though she's really not. She got arrested because she was giving away free candy to children in front of their parents, and then the police were called on her. That kind of sensational content, it goes viral very quickly, but it also fizzles out even quicker because people move on to the next story. They don't really care about the sensational content for too long. The ones who do make it work, and the ones who've been around for a long time, someone like a Ray William Johnson or a Moist Critical, who built up their audiences very slowly over time. And they've been around for that exact reason. It's because they don't chase sensationalism. They're just themselves, and they make it work. This guy he's now having to make collabs with people like Antonio Brown, or saying he is bringing in a fake Kanye West to malls. Just for example, you look at the comments on his latest video. None of them are supporting him anymore. This guy named David Colita says, "Can we appreciate how much effort Jack puts into being a jerk? If you ever feel useless, just remember this kid exists. We've got to appreciate how little a life Jack has. We have to appreciate how his parents hate him too. He is getting absolutely no love from anybody." And another thing about this idiot, Jack Cowardy, is he is a groomer. He's a 20-year-old guy, and he does have OnlyFans. That he has his own OnlyFans, and he's also a manager of OnlyFans girls. But here is the big issue. That girl I was talking about, Natalie, she used to be his muse. They used to work together, and they are now enemies, and she always makes posts calling him out for grooming. Apparently what Jack does is he lives in Los Angeles, where, of course, you have people from all over the world flying there, trying to make it in the entertainment industry, and they will do anything they can to make it work. Now, what Jack does is he finds these girls who are 16, 17. He befriends them, and he shows them his lifestyle, what he does. This is all over his streams, by the way. You can see in any one of his videos of him doing this with all new people and all new women. The day these girls turn 18, he starts an OnlyFans account for them, and he becomes their manager. They trust him because it's someone they look up to. It's someone they've known for a while. And so they think he has their best interests at heart, but he doesn't. He's just after trying to get all the money they make from their OnlyFans. So not only has he groomed them, but he's also taking most of the income they make from these OnlyFans right from their pocket. And these girls, by the time they turn 18, they've already been in his videos, so the viewers somewhat have been accustomed to seeing them. So when they do make an OnlyFans, they already have a bunch of people signing up, and it's all flowing right back into Jack's pocket. All that money. He's getting rich off of them. This is not going to last. This new generation gets a lot of hate for a lot of reasons, and some of it is deserved. But I am very happy in this case that this new generation is not letting this slide. They are realizing that Jack is a piece of garbage and he needs to be off the internet. He is not a good role model. He is everything wrong with men today. No boy who's going to become a man should ever want to be like this idiot. It's completely deplorable. The kind of behavior he has is so wrong. And like I was saying before, I would love to connect my fist with his orbital bone. It'd be so nice to hear the squelching and the breaking of his orbital bone at the edge of my knuckle. That'd be great. I'm making a prediction. Within 1 year, Jack is going to be completely irrelevant. He is going to be struggling to make ends meet because people are realizing he is literally rotting and he's on the way out. He got banned from Kick. It's only a matter of time until he does something stupid. And we've seen it with his track record. He loves doing stupid stuff. He is going to get banned from every platform. And before you know it, he's going to be just probably going to Vegas and working some kind of job where no one knows what he is or who his past is. He's going to be forced to do that for a living because he chose to be such a deplorable piece of garbage in his earlier life. Hopefully his misery makes you smile because he is not a good person. We need these kinds of people not to be role models for anyone. He needs to be off the internet, away for good, and we gotta all move on to the next story. So that's it for now. I'll see you next time.